Welcome back to my next video on my Hyundai Coupe. That's a 1997 SFX. Today we'll be mainly looking at finding rust in this car and trying to fix it. I noticed in last video I didn't end up showing you the rust. So it's got rust along here and around the edges where the water has been dripping in. And it hasn't rusted through though. There's no holes, apart from these holes. The worst rust is actually on the roof, where it's rusted through. There's the holes here, and the problem is that it had the car put on top of it at the wreckers, and that made it scratch, and so now it's rusted through. And it's all rusty along that edge too. We've also got the back window to take the rest of the tint off because it's all bubbled up and then broken off. But we were able to get it off the other windows just fine because they don't have the heat wires, the wires that are along here, they don't have that on them, and we can't use a Stanley blade along there to take it off because we don't want to damage the wires. This is the the window runner, our new part that came, and you can see there's this plastic piece which is the broken piece in the last video. But we've got to find out, this is the motor, we didn't get a new motor, so we've got to find out whether that's in the park position before we put it on there. And hey, there's my blade, which I used for the tinting. We've decided to take the seats out so that we can take the carpet out, and then we can access the actual floor and see if it's rusted in there. But we've got that door card off, and we've got to get the passenger door card off so that we can get inside the door and spray around in there because it's got a little bit of rust. We also had trouble getting the back seat part out, but we worked out that, so there's one screw on that side, one screw on the other side, but there's a pole part that sticks into there, two poles with a bottom part, and you have to squish them together to pull it out. Okay, so I worked out how to get the first clip off, and so I've just got to get all of the other ones out. There's the next one. There we go. So they have clips with a little lip on there that you need to pull back to get them out. But now we can access the carpet. I've now got the other sill off the driver's side, so I've got to work out how many panels I've got to get off to get all the carpet out. Okay, so there was a clip there, and I pulled it, and it went ping, and I'm like, where did it go? That's the other one. Right, I found it. It must have gone bounced off the roof and gone down onto the carpet. Okay, so with the clips out, which are there, now the whole thing can lift up, and it should be able to come under that panel. There we go. So that side's all out. So after a lot of wriggling and jiggling, I've finally got the carpet out. It's just over there. But there was some money in the bottom just over here. The money is $1.30. Woohoo! I'm rich! So I'm gonna do a quick check around this. So it doesn't seem to be any like really obvious rust. Ew. R.I.P. skink or something. And there's a button. But there seems to be something up here that might be rust. Which is a problem. There's a whole pile of like rust and stuff there. But like apart from that, there doesn't really seem to be, I mean there's rust everywhere, but like rust bits from that bit of rust along there. We will also need to take the quarter panel off to make sure that there's no rust in there. Okay, so now I've got the gas strut bolt off, and I've got the rear belt bolt off, and I've got it off here because it seems to be that it needs to pull in the hole. And next I'll unclip these. Okay, so after some time of trying to get this off, it just feels like it's holding on the middle, and it's like, duh, there's a screw right there. So I've just taken it off, and there's no obvious rust on the inside part. Oh, look at that. There's a little frog razor or something. Anyway, and I'll get some light. And there doesn't seem to be like much rust, or actually any rust in there, which is very good. Let's see how the other side is. Nothing in the bottom. Doesn't seem to be anything there. So we've got to get the window out because we've found some rust that goes into the seal, which is a problem. So we've now got the window out, and there is a lot of rust. Like we were contemplating whether we should take the window out, like because we had just seen this one little bit of rust that came down in there, and now that we've taken the window out, we're going, yep, that's definitely the right decision. Now the rust looks a whole lot better now that it's all cleaned up, so happy with that. And so now we'll probably get the back window out to see if it has any rust. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and hit the bell if you want to be notified when I've got new videos out. Thanks and bye. Next video we'll be looking at putting the new timing belt and seal on the engine of this car so that it will hopefully start and run without oil going everywhere. Do you guys think this rim looks bent? Because it's got what looks like it's hit something there and it's gone flatter there. Let me know in the comments.